Hey guys, before we get into this video, do not forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss any of our videos. And if you do that, comment down below #GoosesGander because, I don't know, you just became a very large goose, I guess. Now enjoy the video. Welcome back to the Golden Goose and my Road to Glory series that follows myself, Zach Letter, as quarterback of the Kansas Jayhawks. Now, these last 3 weeks of football have been insane. We have gone 3-0 in the last 3 weeks, bringing our record from 3-3 to 6-3 with 3 weeks left to go in this season. That's a lot of threes. Today, though, we are facing off against West Virginia, who's sitting at 4-6, 1-6 in conference play. Now, they're just barely better than us on paper, and Kirk is actually going to side with us today. That's awesome. But guys, we're going to make today's episode a doubleheader, with West Virginia being our first game and Iowa State being our second. So if you guys are excited for doubleheader football, make sure you show that like button some love. I'd really appreciate it. But if you look at the coach trust right here, it looks like we're about to become a veteran starter, which will allow us to be able to flip plays. So if these games go well, we might be able to earn that before next week's practice. And then who knows, maybe by our sophomore year, we can be team captain. After the last 3 weeks being W's for Kansas Jayhawks, we've actually improved our play. We have 11 passing touchdowns, 15 interceptions, and over 2,000 yards through the air. Rushing-wise, over 604 yards and 11 TDs. Here's how the conference is shaking out right now. If we were to beat West Virginia and Iowa State, we would be at 6-2, which would put us in the company of, potentially TCU, Oklahoma. Right now, we're sitting at number 4. If we want a chance to play for the Big 12 championship, we have to be in the top 2. So we're going to need some of these teams to lose up here. Now, we lost to TCU and Oklahoma, so if we're tied with them record-wise, they're going to go to the Big 12 championship and not us. But the last week of the season, we do get to play Kansas State, and that could be a really huge game for determining whether or not we get to play in the conference championship in our freshman season. But that's all a very, very, very long shot. Let's look at the game, though, by the numbers. West Virginia is 84 overall to our 79. That is very close. Their offense is exactly the same as ours at 83 overall, so our defense shouldn't have too big of a problem trying to contain them. But their defense is quite a bit better than our offense, but only by 4 overall points, so this is going to be a close game either way you slice it. So West Virginia won the coin toss and they chose to give us the ball first. So let's see what we can do with this first drive. Coach wants us to keep it on the ground for now, so let's hand it off to Tim Barrett. He takes it up the center for what looks to be maybe a yard. No, he actually loses a yard. Okay, so we've been pretty good these last couple of weeks, especially against Oklahoma State, at staying in the pocket, making great throws. That was probably the game of our career so far. So we're going to try to kind of duplicate that. Get it off to Griffin. Griffin's going to find some space up the sideline. 12 yards for Victor Griffin and a first down. Stay in the pocket. Look for checkdowns. Try to find the open man, not make mistakes. That's going to be the key to winning out the rest of the season and going 9-3 and giving us a chance to potentially play in that conference championship game. We're going to bullet it in. That was close. It was a floater. But Rodney Parker, 19-yard reception up the sideline. Now, West Virginia only has 4 wins on the season. They've kind of accepted that they're not going anywhere this season. 1-6 in conference play. So, they're not looking too hot. But let's hand this up to Tim Barrett. See if he can get any yards up the center. He found a small hole, gets 3. Okay, I'm liking our pocket presence. The Texas game was pretty good. The Oklahoma game was better. And I really want to make sure this West Virginia game is even better than that. And Barrett, that was a risk. I was trying to put it over his head, and that could have been dangerous. 3rd and 8. That was so close. I started panicking. I can't do that. I should just throw it away. I looked at some of my options, couldn't find anyone open. Should have just got rid of it or tried to scramble. Let's see what we can do here on 3rd and 8. We're not quite in striking distance yet. And, we beat the man with Dixon. Oh, wow, that was a great play. Matt Dixon, 18 yards and a first down, and that puts us in field goal range already. Now, West Virginia is just 4 points better than us overall. I know this is going to be a close game. This is going to be a tooth and nail type of game. We were able to beat Oklahoma State and Texas, though, so I really hope we can keep that kind of momentum up into this week. I rolled out a little early. Probably shouldn't have did that. Got rid of it, though. I wanted to try to get some yards on the ground. We have 600 already this season, 11 TDs. I want to try to keep that tradition, but I like the tradition of winning better. Ira McKenzie can't come down with it over the center. Their coverage is actually looking really, really, really good right now. And I'm not going to lie, it's quite scary, actually. It almost looks better than than Oklahoma State's. But there's Walker up the center, and he drops it. It hit him right in the hands. That could have been a touchdown. but we're going to have to settle for 3. And we're going to get the 3 off a 42-yard field goal. Good job, Smith. Okay, so our defense holds West Virginia, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. We moved the ball pretty well. We had 2 drops by our wide receivers at the tail end of that drive by Ira McKenzie. Ira! And by, what was it, Walker? Walker had a big drop. That was very disappointing for Walker. We're going to keep this one. We're going to cut in. I tried to cut back out, but I got caught up on my man. 16 yards. Uh-oh. Is that us? Are we down on the ground? No, we're not. Okay. I mean, I feel bad that someone went down on that play, and it must have been Tim Barrett because Jansen is in that halfback. Let's give it off to Jansen here, though, on 1st down and 10. Hey, he's going to find a good 4 yards. Good job, Jansen. Back to the air now. Back to the air again. Let's see. McKenzie, I like that route, but we're going to look for Walker, too. We're going to just try to find the open man, get it to the outside. The ball's going to be jumped, but they got Butterfingers in the backfield. They dropped that one. We're 4 for 8 today. Not too hot through the air yet. I mean, I didn't want to wait long enough for a lot of those routes to develop, and that was my bad. Tried to just dump it off. We got to just wait a second. Just give it 2 seconds. Is that Walker? That is. Cut up. Oh, he's a yard short. And we're going to be punting it away to West Virginia. Or we're not. The coach is ballsy, and he wants us to go for it. Short little comebacks. That's what we're running here. I mean, we're going to see if any of our dudes can get open. I mean, there we go. That's Washington wide open on the outside. And that's a 1st down with an 11-yard gain by Obadiah Washington. Kansas can win. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, that's not their fight song. But here we go. 1st and 10, and we're about, I don't know, I'd say a good 10 yards out of field goal range for me to feel comfortable. So we need another 1st down. I mean, we can try for a field goal here, but we don't have to worry about that because Nathan Walker catches that one and gets us the 1st down. 7 for 11, 77 yards on the day. No mistakes, but no touchdowns. Looks like Tim Barrett's out with a mild concussion for the rest of the game. We're going to take this one. Oh, they have 2 guys there covering that option. One took the halfback instantly, and one took me. 2nd and 14, and coach wants to run the draw. So let's see if Jansen can find at least a good 6 yards on this play. That would make it a manageable 3rd down. But he's going to lose the yard. 3rd and 15. I do not want to settle for another field goal, but I also don't want to make a big mistake. 3 points is 3 points. This would be about a 45-yard field goal. Somewhere around there. Oh gosh. Can I beat him to the edge? I mean, I got 2 yards. No one was open downfield, and it was blocked. The 44-yard field goal attempt by Sam Smith was blocked. God dang it. This is a barn burner. This is a close game. This is a game you'd want to be at if you're a Kansas Jayhawks fan. And our stadium is looking really swollen right now. There's so many people here. Let's hand it up to Jansen, though, up the center. We haven't had a big running game today. We're going to find a good 6 there, though. Good job, Jermaine Jansen. 32 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. The clock is ticking. It's 3-0 against West Virginia here. Honestly, I thought we were going to have a little bit easier of a time trying to blow West Virginia out of the water, but they've been putting up a really good fight. But there's a 1st down with Jermaine Jansen. I don't like a lot of these little dink and dunk pass plays. I believe it sets you up for a lot of scary danger, but let's get it to Dixon. Matt Dixon's going to find himself 9 yards. And at the end of the 1st quarter, the Kansas Jayhawks are leading 3-0 over the West Virginia Mountaineers in a very close battle. A touchdown on this drive would make me a lot happier, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable, to be honest. Being up 10-0 going into half is ideal because West Virginia gets the ball to start the half. Oh, boy. Whoop. I don't know why I juked there. Oh, I just got laid out. 9 yards, though, at a 1st down. I mean, it's still in my DNA to want to roll out, but I'm fighting that, guys. I am fighting that urge. Right here, we're going to drop back. We're going to try to find the open man, and there he is, Parker. Rodney Parker for a 1st down plus a yard. Last week, I mean, we had a lights-out passing game performance. I'd say it's definitely the best performance of our career, better than the Longhorn performance, and I truly think that we can continue to improve on that. Let's dump this off to our halfback, Griffin, or that's our fullback. He's going to get a good 6 there. Plus, against Oklahoma State, we really spread the ball extremely well. We were able to get the ball to a ton of different receivers. Ground game was pretty good. Jansen's going to find a big hole to the outside, cut outside, and get 12 yards on the 1st down. We're moving the ball again. I think Jansen was hurt. Did someone come in for him? Yes, Robertson. Okay, so I think we have 2 halfbacks down already. We know one's out for the game with Tim Barrett, but let's see if Jansen's able to come back in this one. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, my God. Like, all the coverage was to the left, and I thought I could maybe squeeze it to the right side of him, but nope. So Jansen will return soon. He's just got a little bit of a bruised sternum. Right now, Robertson is in at halfback. Let's hand it off to him and see if he can get us some yards. We're not far from field goal range right now. There's Robertson finding good yardage up the middle to the outside right. 3rd and inches, 10-yard gain, though, by Tim Robertson. Can Robertson punch it in here? Okay, we just need this first down. We're inches away from it. We are definitely in field goal range, but the last one was blocked, so we want to get this first down, and we do. Robertson finds a massive hole. Robertson works his way down. Oh, he toe-touched the end zone, I thought, but no, they're not going to give it to him. 1st and goal from the inch-yard line. Okay, coach wants us to get a passing touchdown. He wants us to kind of square up that differential in passing touchdowns versus interceptions. Let's see if we can find anyone. Everyone's smothered. Get rid of it. Sorry to disappoint you, coach, but we're definitely not going to disappoint you by throwing an interception from the inch-yard line here. So let's try to run it in with Jansen, see if he can find a hole. We got 2 guys coming up the block, and he does. Jansen gets in, making this game 9-0 against West Virginia. And it looks like we make the extra point, 10-0. West Virginia goes on a relatively long drive, gets down the field for 7 points, 10-7, and we're going to have probably this ball for the last possession of the first half if we can go on a drive here. Jansen, that play is going to get blown up. He's going to lose 3 yards. Coach, it's time to go to the air. I don't know why I have 2 gloves on. I took that other glove off. Why do we have 2 gloves on? Okay, let's see what we can do here with this play. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, Walker dropped it. No, not again, dude. You were open, and I took the risk. Okay, this is a screen play. I mean, we could dump it off to the halfback, hope for the 13 yards, but, I mean, that's a long stretch. Let's see if anything else develops here. I mean, we'll dump it off to the halfback. He does have yards in front of him. Lots of open field, but it's going to be 4th and 6. Our defense stops him. We have time to still drive. 3 timeouts, 1:58 to go. We're 12 for 19 on the day for 115 yards. Haven't got in the end zone at all yet as the quarterback or as the running back. And here we go. Speaking of running, let's get out of here. Everyone was covered up, and we're going to take that 19 yards and get out of bounds. Look at that. Everyone's smothered. It would have been a tight squeeze. That was great zone coverage by the defense. We roll out and get a big gain, though, of 20 yards. See, we're just being smarter, and being smarter in general has helped us move the ball down the field 3 times already this game. We had 1 missed scoring opportunity with a blocked field goal, but otherwise, I think our offense has been pretty lights out. There's Obadiah Washington catching it up the center, getting 17 yards on that slant route. Nice, Obadiah. I mean, I feel pretty confident. I mean, this is a great way to kind of end our freshman season. I mean, I think we're going to definitely get a decent bowl game. And then we're probably not going to go Big 12 championship or anything like that. But we're going to get a decent bowl game and be able to work some stuff out. I really think our sophomore year we could easily try to run for the Big 12 Conference Championship. Just get a little bit of talent, get this team to 83, 84 overall. I think we'd have a chance to compete against a lot of Big 12 opponents with that kind of overall team. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. How did he not pick that off? Holy crap. I honestly should have lobbed that ball just a little bit. If I would have got a little bit of air underneath it, we might have been able to complete that. It's 3rd and 6, though. We're not in scoring range. We need a first down. I mean, 8 is open. We're going to take it on the ground ourselves, and we're going to get the first down plus some yards. Coach wants us running these verticals. We have 6 carries for 51 yards on the day. I didn't think we were doing that well. Let's see if any of these guys can get open. We're going to roll out. I mean, not really. Let's just dump it off to Jansen, get those 10 yards. We had a couple shots we could have taken downfield, but I just was not comfortable. 1:08 to go in this half. 10-7. This has been a very close game. And this is kind of do or die time if we want to even be in conference championship talks right now. We got to beat West Virginia. We had to beat Iowa State. And then against that Kansas State game, it's going to make that a very important game. Passing situation here on 1st and goal. Let's see if we can find that end zone. I mean, we're going to just run it in ourselves. No one's watching us. The quarterback with the speed. 5-yard touchdown run. Looks like we're going to make it 17-7 before the end of the half. And we do. Oh my gosh. West Virginia scored before the end of the first half, but then wasn't able to do anything in the 3rd quarter. We get the ball back 17-14. This is such a close game. It's kind of do or die. Oh my God, we almost got swallowed up. Oh! Oh my God, we've gotten so lucky today. Must be that All-American difficulty. It's given this 84 overall defense some butterfingers. That probably should have been a pick. And we got to know next season in sophomore year when we're back in Heisman that those would be picks. We probably have 2 picks today. And right there, Jermaine Jansen gets nothing. 3rd and 10 in such a close game. We really can't afford to continue to go 3 and out like this. We got to find someone. It looks like they're sending a blitz of sorts. We're going to try to put it up to Walker, and we do. We guide the ball a bit. That's 36 yards for Nathan Walker, and a first down. We dropped that ball in beautifully, but now it's time to run some read option. We haven't done much of that today. I mean, let's see what we can do here. We're going to let the halfback take that big hit. We're going to try to get this corner edge. See you guys later. Whoop. Oh, man, I thought I could juke them out. 19 yards, though. That's going to improve us to 75 yards on the day. I mean, we just got to get in the end zone through the air. We have one rushing touchdown, no passing touchdowns. Let's see if we can find anybody open here. Pretty much in the red zone. We're going to throw it to Matt Dixon. He's going to get a block. He goes up the sideline, gets us inside the 5. We're like 5 coach trusts away from becoming a veteran starter. I am so excited for that. Don't like this. Don't like that. Don't like this. Don't like that. Gonna get into the edge. Oh my God. A 3-yard touchdown run. We just squeeze it in. West Virginia killed a lot of clock. They've been moving the ball like crazy today. 307 yards on offense, but didn't get in. It's 24-14. We can kind of put this game away a little bit here. Whoop, gotta go. Can I break one? Nope. They played both of those options pretty well. Time to just hand this one off to Jansen, see if he can get a good 5-6 yards, set up a good pass play for third down maybe. Jansen finds a small hole up the middle, 3rd and 9. The audience is chanting that they want 6. I mean, we would also love 6. Let's get this away to Jansen. The block doesn't hold, and that's it. Wow, West Virginia killed the clock. A good 2.5 minutes, almost 3 minutes off of it, and right now it's 21-24. We are still up by 3, but I'd say we got to score to keep this cushion. I'm a little afraid of West Virginia's offense right now pulling off a huge upset. Even Kirk thinks we can win this one. And we've had such momentum these last 3 weeks, beating Baylor, Texas, Oklahoma State. We can't let that go. Not now. Oh, I should have handed that off. God dang it. 3rd down and 10. Our audience is getting a bit quiet. The crowd is not as into it as they were just moments ago. Oh, we're going to get it to Odiah Washington. He's going to get the first down just barely. 14 yards for Odiah Washington. We have 223 yards through the air today. No touchdowns, no interceptions. I mean, it feels like a low-scoring game to me. Here's the triple option, though. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, wow. We get swallowed up before we can even pitch it or anything, before we can make a decision in general. We've lost yards every carry that we've had on this drive, all 3 of them. It's time to, I think, stay in the air because we've been getting burned on the ground. There's Matt Dixon. He's going to get us 14 yards, 3rd and inches. Matt Dixon, 4 receptions, 64 yards today. He's just been an absolute beast. Jansen's going to take this one out of the backfield with blockers. He's going to find the first down and get us into West Virginia territory. Man, this Kansas Jayhawks audience, this crowd, they're just so into the game right now. I am very happy. Look at this. Walker, Nathan Walker's going to find a hole. He's going to make 2 cuts and get the first down. Closing in on field goal range. I mean, a field goal only puts us up by 6. So we don't want to settle for a field goal. We want to try to at least get in this end zone. Oh, that's a tight squeeze. Oh, Matt Dixon had it in his hands, but dropped it. Okay, what can we do here? 2nd and 10. Dumping it off to Ira McKenzie, our tight end, who's been quiet all day. He's going to get 5 yards, making it 3rd and 5. That was Ira's first reception on the day. He had that one drop earlier. We really haven't been targeting him. Let's see what we can do here, though. 3rd and 5. I mean, we're kind of in field goal range, but this is an extremely long one, and we get hit as we try to throw it away. Let's see if we get this field goal if we're going to go for it here on 4th and 5. The 46-yard field goal was no good by Smith. 4:23 to go. We only lead by 3. Oh, my God. West Virginia got down there. They got close, and I think they missed the field goal that would have tied up the game. 24-21. We have 3 minutes to go in this game. We need something big to happen here. We need 7 points to put this game out of reach. And Rodney Parker on the screen pass gets 20 yards. It was considered a rush because he was behind the line of scrimmage. My God. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We've been pretty good through the air today. No touchdowns, no interceptions, though. The clock is ticking, and I mean, that's a good thing. We do want to kill some of this clock, get this clock down a bit, and hopefully get the score. So I'm going to let some time come off this clock. Because I'm thinking if we do only get 3 points here, I don't want West Virginia to have all their timeouts left. Okay, and if we don't get this 3rd down conversion, we're going to be in danger of potentially losing this game. And it's been such a lights-out performance, I wouldn't want to lose this game. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, that should have been intercepted. 4th and 8, 2:07 to go. We do have 3 timeouts. Okay, West Virginia went down and scored. We have 3 timeouts and 51 seconds to go down and get a touchdown. A field goal will not do it. A touchdown is what is needed. And there's Ira McKenzie. He catches one. That's big. Let's keep this. Oh, we're going to call a timeout. I was going to go in the hurry up, but coach calls a timeout. Why do all our games have to be dramatic like this? Can't I just have a game where we win by like 30? I would love that. This is not good on my heart. Let's see what we do here, though. 1st and 10. I mean, dump this one off to Walker. Get out of bounds, Walker. He breaks one. Finds the 1st down and more. He was on his feet a while, though. We have 47 yards left to go until pay dirt. If we can get there, though, we'll win this game in very dramatic fashion. I haven't thrown an interception yet today. We definitely deserve to throw a couple. I will not lie. Let's get out of bounds. And we do. That stops the clock. We have 74 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. But we need to get one through the air here. Let's see if Parker can get open. He's running a great route that will get him outside. Let's try it. Squeeze it. Parker catches it. And the clock stopped. 27 seconds to go. I rolled out there just in case I had to run. I didn't want to have anything horrible happen, so I have to be careful. Walker, Parker, Dixon. Great routes by all of them. Let's see if we can find any of them open. Let's get this one away to the halfback. Griffin's going to catch it and get us the 1st down. Hurry up time, 22 seconds, and that's a 1st down, so the clock is stopped till we get up to the chains. Let's do this. Come on, guys, we can do this. Let's pull off this big game, this big win, and there we go. Rodney Parker in the corner. We're down at the 1 with 17 seconds to go and a timeout. Oh, my God, coach has us throwing the ball again. Let's see if we can find anyone in the end zone. 17 seconds. I mean, we can't make a mistake here. Oh, shoot. We got to call a timeout. I thought I could squeeze it in on the ground. Really didn't see anyone open. Definitely not anyone worth taking the risk over. Oh, there we go. Nathan Walker right up the center. A 2-yard touchdown, and that gives Kansas Jayhawks the lead. 30-28 with 9 seconds to go. That was a beautiful touchdown pass, our first on the day. No interceptions, and we couldn't really afford any. We probably should have thrown 2 or 3 today, to be honest, but West Virginia has bricks for hands. The extra point was good, and I want to watch the rest of this game. 31-28, 9 seconds to go. They do have 2 timeouts, so they could move the ball a bit. They only need 3 points. We got to make the tackle here, though. Do not let them house this. And it looks like we're going to smother them down. 5 seconds to go. I mean, maybe they can get 2 plays off here. I mean, it's going to be tough, though. A deep pass will take all this time off the clock. Let's see what they do here. They only had 3 wide receivers, really. And they're going to take a deep, deep bomb downfield, and it's tipped up, and no good. That's the end of the game, and Kansas gets the victory, 31-28 over West Virginia. That was just such an amazing game. Such a hard-fought game. A need-to-score drive where we really didn't get in the end zone much today. It happened, and it was so satisfying to get this win over West Virginia. We are now in a 4-game win streak, sitting at 7-3. And we're player of the game with 3 total touchdowns. We had a lights-out performance for almost 400 yards. It's an ESPN instant classic. It was a really good game. My heart can't take many more of these. Quick stat rate, because I do know this is a doubleheader episode. We went 29 for 41. That's a 70% completion percentage, 329 yards through the air, and a touchdown. We were sacked once. Rushing-wise, we led the team with 73 yards on 14 carries and 2 TDs. Drops were a big issue today. 4 passes were dropped, 2 by Walker, 1 by Dixon, and 1 by McKenzie. But Walker made up for it. He had 7 receptions for 88 yards and a touchdown. And Jansen had 5 receptions for 30 yards out of the backfield. Dixon with 4 receptions for 64 yards. A squeaker. Kansas finds a way to win against West Virginia. And look at that. We're a veteran starter now for the Kansas Jayhawks. I couldn't be more happy. We can now flip the play at the play call screen. Sweet. But this week, we're now facing off against Iowa State University. They're a little bit better on paper, but Kirk is definitely going with us. Our offenses are pretty equal to each other, and their defense is just barely better than ours, so it's going to be a close game. They're sitting at 2-8 on the season, 1-6 in conference play, so we should go into their house and hopefully kick them in the teeth. Are there any skill upgrades we want? Chick Magnet. Wow, I like this one. It's going to give us 99 throw power. We'll take it. And this gives us more stamina and injury, and I mean, I don't care. Stiff arm, strength, and carrying improvements. I mean, that's not something we really need. So here's how the conference is still sitting. It looks like Kansas State did have a loss in last week's matchup. They're now 6-1 in conference play, putting TCU at 7-1 in number 1. So they must have lost to TCU. So no longer, I don't think Kansas State will be going to the national championship, but it'll still be an important game because, say, Oklahoma loses a game up here, and we beat Kansas State and Iowa State, we could potentially play for the Big 12 Conference Championship. Still not really being considered for the Heisman Trophy, which, I mean, I understand. The bowl projections are in. Let's see where they project Kansas will go. I mean, this could improve over time, but it looks like right now they got us going to the Alamo Bowl against Oregon, where we're going to get our butts completely whipped. So hopefully we can win a couple more games and play in a different bowl. But hey, the Alamo Bowl, that'll be fun. So they're 81 overall to our 79 overall. I mean, that's such a close matchup that I think we can pull off this W. See, I don't even have a glove on, so why did I have a glove? I'm looking at my appearance right now, like, I didn't have a glove on, so why did I have 2 gloves on in the last game? I don't know. Right hand is set to normal, so, I mean, I don't know why I had a glove on. It looks like we're getting the ball first to open up this game against Iowa State, and little fun fact, we have not lost a game since Brett Favre gave us that little pep talk on his private jet, so hopefully that win streak will continue today, and we'll improve it to 5-0 going into that Kansas State game next episode. Let's see what we can do here, though, and it looks like we're going to find Parker. Rodney Parker open on the slant. That was a little risky, but that's 15 yards and a first down. We have to have a great game today. I want to stay a veteran starter, and I want next season to earn that captain position. Or maybe going into next season to already be named the captain. I'm the captain now. Oh, shoot! Iowa State jumped that ball. That should have been 6 the other way, but they are only like 80 overall, so I'm nervous for Heisman difficulty next season. We're on All-American now to make it a bit competitive, and we're still losing to teams. So, I mean, Heisman's going to be a scary sophomore season. Oh, dump it off to Tim Barrett. Tim Barrett's back in the game after missing most of last week. We're only going to get 1 yard, though, on that screen. Coach wants to run 4 verticals. My God. I mean, let's see if the safeties bite and we can get a big play here on 3rd down. Lob City, and that's intercepted. Robinson jumps in front of that one, and it's like a punt. Let's just consider that to be a punt. We can't let Iowa State do this to us. They scored. It's 7-0. I'm coming back right now, right here. No more big shots, no more big chances, no more anything, unless it's 100%, and Nathan Walker drops one. Why wouldn't he? That would have been a huge play. There was like 2 open guys on that play, and I chose Nathan Walker with the Butterfingers. I don't know why I did that. Ira McKenzie has had Butterfingers too lately. Nathan Walker's going to get 3 yards on that reception. We cannot let Iowa State beat us like this. This is just unacceptable. We gotta pull off this win. They only have 2 wins on the season. There we go. Parker doesn't drag a foot. Parker, what are you doing? Our defense gets a turnover of some sorts. We're starting in Iowa State territory here, down 7. This is a very important game. This is one of the most important games we've played in all season. And we can't get rid of it. We had Dixon open. Couldn't deliver him the ball. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This is 3rd down and forever. We'll dump it off to Ira McKenzie. Or it's 2nd down. Okay, 3rd and 11. We need the first down. We got to move this ball. We're 4 for 8. We have that INT. 22 yards on the day. Nathan Walker dropping big plays. Oh, didn't drag his foot again. I'm dead. Oh my God, our defense held them. They have 146 yards today. We have 17. This first quarter has not been going our direction whatsoever. But we're going to dump this one deep to Washington. That's 27 yards, and that doubles our yardage on the day almost. 5 for 10, 49 yards. We got to get back into this, man. What would Brett Favre say on his private jet? He'd probably say something like, you know, you're going to help Kansas get the natty or something, and that's so true. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How did that get to Washington and not just go the other way? Okay, I like this play. I mean, we're running it again. We're in the hurry up. Let's see if we can find Walker or Dixon open over the center for big yards. Okay, that's the play action, and that's Walker. He catches it. I was going to say, if he drops that one, he's dead to us. We're in the hurry up just because I'm greedy and I want to move the ball down the field before the end of the first quarter. Okay, I like this play. Parker's probably going to be open on the right side. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he is. Parker's wide open. He burned his man and tried to stiff arm him. We're at scoring distance and in the first quarter. After 1, though, my God, our offense is finally getting something going towards the end of the first. Iowa State up 7-0, though, here in Iowa. 8 for 13, 100 yards. We have that mistake on the day. We cannot let that continue. This is a pitch play. We're going to take the hit. Tim Barrett's going to get to the outside edge and lose yardage. 2 yards gone. We don't want 3. Dang it. We want 7. We want to tie this up. Let's see if we can find anyone open. Stay. There you go. There we go. That's Rodney Parker. He's going to get a good, 9 yards? 3rd and 3. Oh, I hate this play, and I hate this play call by the coach. The outside run and the outside edge is never our friend on the running game. Over 3 on 3rd down today, and Tim Barrett's going to cut up. Ooh, and he just barely gets that first down, but we'll take it. Okay, we're going to try to give the ball to the fullback here. We hardly ever do that, but, I mean, hey, maybe Griffin can power this one in to tie this game up. Griffin takes the ball. He pushes his way in. 3-yard touchdown run by Victor Griffin. And now we're only 1 point away from tying this up. Oh, my God, we tied it up, but then Iowa State drove it all the way downfield to score. They don't seem like a 2-win team at all. What is this? 14-7. We're losing to Iowa State. And I'd like to say it's probably our fault. Let's roll out. I mean, I just wanted to get some yards on the ground here. See you all later. We're going to get into Iowa State territory after a 26-yard mega carry. Hey, they have 10 first downs on the day. We only have 6. We are starting to move the ball a lot better. Last drive was great. And hopefully this drive is even better. Oh, just over the defender's head to Rodney Parker. And he's going to find 22 yards. And now we're in field goal range already. Rodney Parker has been lights out today. He's had over 70 yards of receiving. And we just are halfway through the second quarter. But let's give this one to Tim Barrett, who has not been hot last week with an injury. This week has not been on fire at all. 2nd and 9. Tim's got 3 carries for 2 yards on the day. I mean, not a great day at work. Let's see what Walker can do. Maybe Dixon. Walker is open. Will he drop it? And he does. I mean, the man cannot take a hit and hold on to the ball to save his life. 3rd and 9. Now, we are running verticals here. I mean, I want to be careful. We're 1 for 4 on 3rd down today. If we can run it, we'll run it. But we're going to have to watch. We found the outside edge. I mean, we're going to plant our feet, and we're going to get it to James. James. All played up on that one. We cannot let this go to the house, though. Cannot let this go to the house. Make the tackle. That's 2 interceptions by us in this Iowa State game. The rolling out is what did it, too. I can't roll out anymore. Our defense makes a big stop, and we have a chance to tie this up before the half. Iowa State does get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, and I don't even know why we're giving Barrett the ball anymore. On 2nd and 7, our coach wants to run to the outside. The outside run hasn't worked all season, but I mean, let's try it now and do or die time. Here we go. And, yep, nailed for a 1-yard loss. Iowa State just took a timeout. 3rd and 8, and our coach is telling us to run it again. Dude, what's our coach on? Let's hand it out to Tim Barrett. He's going to find, like, 2 yards. Wow. Iowa State run the kick return back for a touchdown. It's 21-7. What is going on here? 1:40 to go. I mean, this is where we could make some mistakes, so we got to be careful. Yep, sorry, guys. I'm just going to have to cut this up the center myself. Slide down. We'll take it, and we're tackled. That was a good 21-yard carry. I mean, our coaching decisions have been horrible today. I mean, I won't lie. We throw 2 interceptions on some vertical routes that should have probably been a little bit more thought out by us, but come on. Rodney Parker, good first down, buddy. If we lose this game, we can kiss any conference championship chances goodbye. But a win here just gives us a little bit of hope. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. Tried to get it to X last second. Sometimes rolling out can be beneficial. It spreads the defense a little bit. But we're going to try to stay in the pocket the majority of this time. I mean, we just beat West Virginia in just such amazing fashion. And there's Rodney Parker wide open. He's been great all day today. We dropped a dime to him, and that's a huge first down. We have almost 200 yards in the half. 2 interceptions, though. We're going to have to turn that around, get some TDs. There's Tim Barrett taking this handoff, though. He's going to fight forward for a good 6 yards. Nice carry, Tim. Read option time. We just got to make the right decision here, and this could be a touchdown. Let's see what we can do. And, I mean, we're going to cut up the middle and find 7. I thought that play was blown up, but we get in the end zone, finally. Stopping the bleeding. Trying to make it 14-21. Oh, my God. Our defense got an instant turnover. We're at the 25-yard line with 42 seconds to go and a timeout. We could tie this up before the half. It's almost like the whole thing never happened. Squeeze it. Squeeze it to Washington. That's 5 yards on that flat. No dumb decisions here. We have plenty of time. 38 seconds. Got that timeout. Let's work this down maniacally. Okay, who's that to? That's to Matt Dixon. Up the center. He gets us inside the 10-yard line. Our coach is running 4 verticals. We're 8 yards out of the end zone. I don't know why we're doing this. Let's see if we can find maybe Barrett open. I mean, I don't like running 4 verticals. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, I like this play call. The coach is actually doing something that makes sense this close to the end zone. McKenzie, Walker, Dixon, all going to be opportunities for a touchdown, hopefully. Oh, as we're rolling back, we just get annihilated there. Oh, I shouldn't have took that timeout. I should have just hurried up. If we don't get in here, we might not be able to get a field goal. So, I mean, I'm going to just have to all or nothing this ball, and that's nothing. The field goal is good, though, a 35-yarder to make it 17-21. 2 interceptions, been sacked a couple times today. I mean, we just have to clean up our play. This is Iowa State, for God's sakes. If we want to stand any chance against Kansas State, we got to clean up. 21-17, though. Iowa State did nothing to start this half with the ball, so let's hope that we can actually get something going. Nathan Walker again, man. Any little contact, that guy cannot hold on to the ball to save his life. And I don't know why it looks like we have a glove on our right hand. We shouldn't. I don't know why we do. Let's see it. The screen plays never really work. We're going to jump this one off to Matt Dixon instead of the screen. 3rd and 4. We stayed in the pocket and took a shot. Now we're trying to run it up the center for these 4 yards with Tim Barrett, with Victor Griffin leading the block here. Let's see if we can find it. He cuts up. Tim Barrett's going to find the first down and 3 more yards. God, that's only our 2nd out of 8 conversion on 3rd down. We do have more first downs than Iowa State by 2, but we are not leading on the scoreboard. Last week, this screen pass to Parker was a big play, and it's not. Oh, he picked up the block, but man, couldn't hold it. Come on, man. What would Brett Favre be saying right now? He wouldn't be very happy with our performance. Nathan Walker catches that one for 2 yards. We need to get points here. I mean, I don't care if it's only 3. I don't want to come away with nothing here because I don't want to go down by 10 or more points. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God, Tim Barrett. Oh, what the fudge, dude? No one was in front of you. Just stay in bounds, buddy. You know what? I mean, should we go for this? I mean, we're going in the hurry up. I kind of want to go for it here just because it's like, I mean, okay, they're not a fire defense. I mean, I'm going to regret this. Let's just call a timeout. Let the coach punt it away. Okay, I trusted the defense to do the job, and they did. They stopped them 21-17 still halfway through the 3rd quarter. We're starting this drive off by running the ball with Tim Barrett to the outside edge. He gets 6 yards. This is just not the kind of game I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have this game in the bag. Let's see what we can do here with Tim Barrett again. And 3rd and 2. Okay, this is a design quarterback run here. The QB wrap. I mean, this is up to us to get these 2 yards. Let's see if we can find even more. We're going to cut to the outside edge. We're going to push forward and just barely get it. Ira McKenzie has been very silent today. Just a few small plays for him. Let's dump this off, though, to Victor Griffin. He's going to break one. Victor Griffin finds 17 yards. We need to get in this end zone, and we need to do it now. That would give us a good 4-point lead, or a good 3-point lead, I should say. Dump this one off to Matt Dixon, and he's going to find us a first down and 2 more yards. This deficit is completely our fault right now. I mean, it's 100% our fault. And I'm taking a risky play to Ira McKenzie, who's open over the center for a 41-yard touchdown reception. And oh my God, that's going to give us the lead. That was such a crazy play. Didn't see anyone right away in the first 3 or so seconds. Rolled out to try to get someone open. Saw Ira McKenzie going down the center of the field, and we hit him. And we took a shot, though. 24-21, our defense makes a stop, and we got the ball back with 1:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Let's get down the field and at least get 3. I would like 7, though. That would put us up by 10. Let's see what we can do here. Stay in the pocket. Going to dump it off to Rodney Parker, who's going to find a first down and a few more yards. A win here will extend our win streak to 5, and it'll give us a chance to stay in this hunt for the conference championship. Tim Barrett takes the handoff. He's going to find 3 yards up the center. Actually, only 1. Got pushed back a bit. 2nd and 9. I'm not a massive fan of this play, and you guys know that. I'm going to run it, though, and we're going to find open field and get on the other side of the field, Iowa State territory. Our speed is looking pretty good. I cannot wait to see how we look at the end of this season when we go to our bowl game. Well, let's see what happens here. 1st and 10, and we have been driving. Ira McKenzie, float one to him over the center. He gets 14 yards and a first down. Ira McKenzie, 3 receptions for 58 yards, 2 of them in this quarter, and he's got the TD on the day. He is looking good. There's Nathan Walker. He catches one for 3 yards. He's got to have better sideline awareness. I think Nathan Walker has like 3 drops on the day. I'm going to have to check after the game, but he just needs to improve, and I don't know what year he is. I don't know if he's a junior or a senior. We're going to have to check that out, but there's Tim Barrett for a big carry, 11 yards. I think that's his biggest carry on the day. He's got 40 yards on 12 carries. Time for some speed option. We haven't ran a lot of this today. I mean, I don't really like running the speed option. I like the triple option a little bit more. And Jansen's going to take that one as I take the hit. He's going to cut upfield for 3 yards. I kind of want to run this play before the 3rd quarter's done. Let's do it. We're going to take the ball, and we're going to run this play, throw it off to Ira McKenzie, who's going to fight forward for the first down, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're barely squeaking this one by, 24-21 over Iowa State in Iowa. I mean, this is just a game of pride for Iowa at this point. Obviously, a win here doesn't do anything for them, but it does really stifle us. So this is kind of like their bowl game, because they really only have 1 more game this season. They're not going to a bowl game. There's Tim Barrett for 2 yards, 2nd and goal. I would love to get this in the end zone, but I'm not going to force anything here. Let's see if we can find anyone. And Dixon's open. Over the center, Matt Dixon! 8-yard touchdown reception, and our 2nd touchdown pass on the day. That's going to give us hopefully a 10-point lead. Oh my God, it was 31-21. Iowa State scored in 2 plays, and it's 31-28. My God, 5:57 to go. They're putting the pressure right back on us. They're not letting us take a break. And we're going to dump that one off to Matt Dixon. We rolled out, which wasn't smart, but Matt Dixon finds us 8 yards. A loss here would be completely heartbreaking. This has been such a close-fought battle against a team that, is very evenly matched against us. They're only 2 overall points better than us. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to cut this one inside, and we're going to find the 1 or 2 yards we needed for the first down. And in the ball to Tim Barrett here on first down, and he's going to only find 3. He's doing pretty good today, though. 45 yards on the ground is better than last week. Let's see what Tim Barrett can find here on 2nd and 7. He's going to the outside edge. He finds that edge, and I think he got a good 4 yards, and he did. 3rd and 3. We're about to push into Iowa State territory. Giving this one to Tim Barrett with Victor Griffin leading the blocking effort. Let's see if we can get this first down on 3rd and 3. Tim Barrett's going to find a hole up the center. Gets 9 yards and the first down. Into Iowa State territory we march. Coach wants to go back to the air here, and I don't blame him. We haven't been half bad. 2 touchdowns through the air today and 2 interceptions, but there's Ira McKenzie, who's been really hot in the second half. 5 receptions for 80 yards for Ira with that touchdown. He had that long 44 or 47-yard reception too. Triple option time. And it looks like we're going to pitch this one off, and we're going to try to lead the blocking effort with Jansen. We probably could have kept that one, but nice to give Jermaine Jansen 10 yards. Back to the air on 1st and 10, inside the 20. In that red zone, looking for that TD. There's Rodney Parker. He catches it, holds on to it. That's something Nathan Walker could not do. But Rodney Parker has better hands. 9 receptions, 133 yards for Rodney Parker on the day. 2nd and 4, coach wants to keep it on the ground. And I don't blame him. I want to get 7. I don't want to take any risks. Here's Tim Barrett to the outside. Cut up. He finds a hole. He might get in the end zone, and he does. Tim Barrett with a 10-yard touchdown run to give us that 10-point lead. And our defense gets a stop right now. I think this is just a clock-killing drive. Try to take away some of Iowa State's timeouts, move this clock down a bit, and try to get out here with a W. Tim Barrett's going to take the ball and find a good 2 yards. Iowa State just used a timeout, so they only have 2 left. A first down on this drive could help us drain this clock literally down to nothing. Giving this ball away to Tim Barrett again. He's going to find a hole up the center. 3rd and 2 after a 6-yard carry, and Iowa State rushing to get another timeout in. 3rd and 2, and this could put the game away. Coach wants us going to the outside here. Tossing it to Tim Barrett. He gets a block, but cannot get the first down. 4th and 3. Iowa State got downfield, got the touchdown, missed the onside kick. It's 38-35. We got a 3-point lead. They have no timeouts. We're going in victory formation. And that is the end of the game. 38-35. Us Jayhawks found a way to squeeze out of this one with a victory, and that's our 5th win in a row. A 5-game win streak from 3-3 to 8-3, and still in the hunt for potentially a conference championship bid. Coaches are shaking their hands in the center of the field. Let's see who the player of the game is. Rodney Parker had a lights-out performance, but they're going to give it to us. 346 yards through the air, 63 on the ground, and 3 total touchdowns. Iowa State put up a really good game, though. Here's how the stats look. We had 72% completion percentage this week. We had 70 last week, 29 for 40, 346 yards, 2 TDs. We did have those 2 picks, and we were sacked 2 times. But we had that 41-yard long pass to Ira McKenzie for that touchdown. That was beautiful. Rushing-wise, 9 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown for us. But Tim Barrett, 78 yards on 21 carries. He was a workhorse all day with that touchdown. And then Victor Griffin, our fullback, got in 1 carry, 3 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, though, Rodney Parker lit it up today. 9 receptions, 133 yards. Didn't get in the end zone, but he had a 32-yard long reception, 49 yards after the catch today. And look at that, Nathan Walker, 3 drops, but he did catch 4 balls for 30 yards. Ira McKenzie, 5 for 80 yards and a touchdown. And Matt Dixon, 5 for 47 yards and a touchdown. And kind of quiet over here, but Obadiah Washington, three catches for 37 yards. That is not bad. Coach trust went up a little bit. It looks like we're working our way towards that team captain status. Hey, we still technically have a good 4 practices left this season, maybe 5. Plus, we have the Kansas State game, maybe a Big 12 Conference Championship game, and a bowl game. We could definitely be team captain status and maybe even hometown hero by the end of this season. By a razor's edge, though, Kansas slips past the Cyclones 38-35. That was such a close game. I'm going to play this practice right now, and then we're going to go ahead and look kind of at next week's matchup against Kansas State. And here it is, our last regular season game that will be in next episode against the Kansas State University. They're ranked number 4, but look at them on paper. We're a C+. They're a B. Their offense is a B+. Ours is a B-. Their defense is a B-. Ours is a C+. It's such a close matchup on paper. But yet Kirk is going with Kansas State. I think we actually have a legitimate chance of beating Kansas State because they're probably only about 4 overall points better than us. Let's go see. The only thing that we could buy here is some throw accuracy and some better release. So yeah, let's get that. So it looks like Kansas received 83 votes to become a top 25 team, but we haven't quite got in there yet. I would love to get inside the top 25, but I don't know if it's going to happen this season. We'd have to probably win the Big 12. Or who knows, maybe beating Kansas State, who's 86 overall, to our about 80 overall, could be enough for us to get in the top 25. They are ranked number 4, so an upset of that magnitude might put us inside the top 25. Plus, look at this conference. Oklahoma did lose. They're sitting at 6-2. We beat Kansas State. We'll move up to number 3. Oklahoma will move up to number 2. So, I mean, we would need probably Oklahoma to lose. Oklahoma has to lose, and we have to win to be able to play in the conference championship. So if they lose their next game, and we beat Kansas State, then we're going to the conference championship finals. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this extra long episode, this doubleheader of our Road to Glory series, my Road to Glory series, I should say. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn those notifications on if you're new so you never miss any of my videos. But until next time, guys, peace out.